Hello dear students, in this video let us see what are Ogive curves. These curves are the plots for cumulative frequency distribution. These curves are plots for cumulative frequency distribution. We can plot cumulative distribution curves for less than type cumulative frequency and also for more than type cumulative frequency. The frequency distribution curve, on x-axis we are taking observations and on y-axis we are taking frequency. Now I am drawing frequency distribution curve. I am drawing frequency distribution curve, not the cumulative frequency distribution curve. So for various observations, the frequencies are taken on y-axis. Generally, the frequency distribution curve looks like this. Any natural phenomena has high frequency for medium values of observations and a low frequency for lower values of observations and also low frequency for higher values of observations. It may tilt like this or it may tilt like this. Now when we draw cumulative frequency distribution curves, let us say we are drawing cumulative distribution curve for less than cumulative distribution, less than cumulative frequency distribution. Here on x-axis we have observations, on y-axis we have cumulative frequency. The cumulative frequency continues to increase. For less than type cumulative frequency distribution curve, the cumulative frequency goes on increasing. So it increases and then increases and then increases like this. The rate of increase initially is faster. The rate of increase initially is faster, and as it goes, the rate of increment decreases. So the curve looks like this. Looking in this direction, when we look from this direction, here we get a concave shape and here we get a convex shape. Here we have concave shape and here we have convex shape. This shape looks like S. This is like S. These types of shapes were used in building constructions. Those constructions were called ogives. Those constructions were called ogives. This word is pronounced as ogive or ogive or ogive. Now, ogive curve or ogive curve is the cumulative frequency distribution curve. There are two types of ogive curves, less than type and more than type. We have two types of ogive curves, less than type ogive curve and more than type ogive curve. Now let us see how do we draw these ogive curves. When we are given with frequency distribution table, we can prepare cumulative distribution table, cumulative frequency distribution table. Using the cumulative frequency distribution table, we can draw the ogive curve. Here we have less than type cumulative distribution table and more than type cumulative distribution table. We can draw less than type ogive curve using this distribution, and we can draw more than type ogive curve using this more than cumulative frequency distribution table. Now let us draw less than type ogive. Here we have points as 10, 5, 20, 8, 30, 12, 40, 15, 50, 18, 60, 22, 70, 29, 80, 38, 90, 45, 100, 53. Using less than ogive curve or using more than ogive curve, we can find the median value. We can use both these curves, both these ogive curves, and then find median value also. Now let us draw first less than type ogive curve. We have taken the points here. The points are 10, 5. First point is 10, 5. So I am taking here the observations. On x-axis, we are taking upper boundary of the observation. Upper boundary is here. On y-axis, we are taking cumulative frequency. 10, 5. 28, 30, 12. 28, 30, 12, 40, 15, 50, 18, 60, 22, 50, 18, 60, 22, then 70, 29, 80, 38, 17, 29, 80, 38, 90, 45, 90, 45, 100, 53. Now we have to join these points with a freehand curve. This is less than type ogive. Now, how do we find median? We have n is equal to 53. So, n by 2 is 26.5. Then we have to locate 26.5 on cumulative frequency. Here 26.5, let us say it is somewhere here. So this comes here. And the corresponding value we should locate on x-axis. So this comes out to be here. It should be 66.4. Using the formula, we have cumulative frequency for 60 as 22 and for 70 as 29. In finding the median value, we are using a formula. In that formula, we are assuming that the frequency is linear from 22 to 29. It is a straight line from 22 to 29. But we cannot say that it is exactly linear, exactly a straight line. It may be a curve. When we are taking all the points in this ogive curve into consideration, we will get a more correct estimation. By using formula, we may not get more correct estimation. By using Vosgeif curve, we will get more correct estimation. In Vosgeif curve, the points should not be joined by a straight line. We should not use a straight lines to join these points. We have to join using a freehand curve. Suppose the points are like this. So we have to draw a freehand curve following the trend of the points. So we will get an exact nature of the change in the Vosgeif. This gives more correct estimation of the median value. In a similar way, we can draw more than type Vosgeif curve, and using both less than type Vosgeif curve and more than type Vosgeif curve, we can find the median value. When we draw less than type Vosgeif curve and more than type Vosgeif curve, both those curves intersect at this point. Let us draw more than type Vosgeif curve on this same less than type Vosgeif curve. In the same graph, let us draw both Vosgeif curves. The points for more than type Vosgeif curve are 0, 53, 10, 48, 20, 45, 30, 41, 40, 38, 50, 35, 60, 31, 70, 24, 80, 15, 98. Now let us locate 0, 53. So this is, let us say this is 53. Then 10, 48, 10, 48, 20, 45, 30, 41, 20, 45, 30, 41, 40, 38, 50, 35, 40, 38, 50, 35, 60, 31, 60, 31, 70, 24, 80, 15, 70, 24, 80, 15, 90, 8 years. We have to join these points with a freehand smooth curve. This is more than type Vosgeif curve. Less than type Vosgeif curve and more than type Vosgeif curve are intersecting at this point. This is the point for median value. So here we are getting median value 66.4. So using less than type Vosgeif curve we can find median value, or we can find median value using more than type Ogive curve, or using both the Ogive curves we can find median value. Thank you. See you in next video.